just going to talk about Nigel Paul Farage and the Reform Party. He had his education at Dulwich College. He didn't go to university. Early career was commodity trader and stockbroker on a London metal exchange. He survived a serious car accident in 1985. He survived testicle cancer in 1987. He left the Conservative Party in 1992 after the Maastricht Treaty. And I must admit, I didn't know that one, but they always say you learn something every day, don't they? He was a co-founder in the UK Independence Party, known as UKIP, in 1993. He was elected member of the European Parliament in 1999. Served until Brexit 2020. He became the UKIP leader in 2006 to 2009 and then 2010 to 2016. He was a key figure in the 2016 Brexit reform Believe campaign. Remember that? Going to take control of our borders if we left the European Union. But forget about that. He resigned as a UKIP leader after the Brexit vote, and he founded the Brexit Party in 2019, later renamed Reform UK. He never won a Westminster seat despite 7 attempts. He became a GB news presenter and commentator post-Brexit. Now he's all famous for, driving the Brexit campaign through the populist anti-EU rhetoric. And his public image is a man of the people. And I'm sure you all remember the outspoken speeches in the European Parliament calling the EU leaders damp rags. Now, I've watched this video several times. It is one of my favourite videos where you all laughed. So when I told you we was going to leave, you're not laughing now, are you? I love that. I love that video. It was a great speech. He has done some great speeches. I'll give him that. And he said if we left Europe, we could take control of our borders. Like I said, it's not really going too well, is it? But it's not his fault. Immigration's still through the roof and he's still backtracking on half the stuff he said. Remember the promises to raise personal tax-free allowance to 20 grand. It's only an aspiration now. Whatever that means. Anyway, about immigration. I mean, the party keeps shifting. So it's gone from freeze it completely to a cap on non-essential migration and scrap indefinite leave to remain. I mean, usually they wait till they get in power and then we just backtrack and blame the other party and say, well, we couldn't do it, but it's their fault. We was going to do it, but now we're not. But now we're backtracking already. So make of that what you will. They say the slogans sound good and strong, but these are the things you can't say anything bad about reform. People do lose their minds. I'm sure you're sat there now shouting at me, going, it's lies, it's lies. Go on the internet and do a quick search. That's all it takes, 2 minutes. It is like insulting the royal family, but maybe with all the scandals that are going on with the royals nowadays, maybe not so much the case. So anyway, everybody's convinced that they're going to save a day. And it's true, We've all heard it before, the big promises and the backtracking and the excuses. I mean, if you look at the 10 councils that they control now, I mean, the cracks are already showing. There's been turmoil, cancelled meetings, resignations, internal issues. Already, they've only been controlling the council for 5 minutes and it hasn't been going very well. So my question to you and to the British people as a whole, do you still think reform will save a day? Now, I'm not saying I won't, and I'm not saying I will. All I'm doing is telling you the facts. It's entirely up to you to make your own decision and to have your own views. Because in my opinion, it doesn't matter who you vote for, they're all the same, they're all as bad as each other. That's why I don't bother voting.